Race fans, I am Kebo on YouTube, and it's time to meet your fastest qualified field in event history as for the 107th time the IndyCar competitors head back home again in Indiana for the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500 going down on Sunday, May 28th, 2023, live from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's 200 laps, 500 miles, and 33 dreams waiting to be realized. Let's meet your starting grid. This rendition of the starting lineup goes without the regularly scheduled driver of the Dry and Reinbold Racing Cusick Motorsports number 24 Chevrolet, that being Sheffield, England's Stephen Wilson. In Saturday's qualifying session, Stephen ran a 4-lap average of 231.648 miles per hour, good enough to start him 25th on this starting grid. However, following a harrowing incident in Monday's practice session that led to a fracture of his 12th thoracic vertebrae, he will be undergoing surgery Wednesday afternoon and thus is no longer medically clear to compete in this year's running of the Indianapolis 500. We wish nothing but the best for Stephen and his family and hope for a healthy and speedy recovery that will see him back in the cockpit shortly. It's the fastest front row in event history, as all three drivers qualified over the 234-mile-an-hour average mark. Leading the charge, he's your series points leader with a 4-lap average of 234.217 miles per hour from Barcelona, Spain, in the cockpit of the Chip Ganassi Racing American Legion number 10 Honda. It's Alex Palou. The monkey in the middle drives for Ed Carpenter Racing, that being the BitNile.com number 21 Chevrolet of the driver from the Netherlands, Rinus VK. Rolling third from Sweden, he's in the Aero McLaren SP NTT Data Aero number 6 Chevrolet, Felix Rosenquist. We begin row 2 with the driver for legendary car owner AJ Foyt. At the wheel, the Homes for Troops Sexton's Properties AJ Foyt Enterprises number 14 Chevrolet. The driver from Woodbury, Connecticut is Santino Ferrucci. Car 5 starts in position 5, this being the Aero McLaren SP NTT Data number 5 Chevy of Monterrey, Mexico's Pato O'Ward. And it's our 6-time series champion starting from position 6 in the cockpit of the Chip Ganassi Racing PNC Bank number 9 Honda from Auckland, New Zealand, Scott Dixon. We begin row 3 with the winner of the 100th running of this event a few years ago. In his brand new ride in the Aero McLaren SP Velo NTT Data number 7 Chevrolet, the driver from Nevada City, California is Alexander Rossi. Starting 8th in one of the fastest cars all month of May, the Chip Ganassi Racing DeLittle number 11 Honda, seeing the driver chasing his 3rd win in this event out of Tokyo, Japan, is Takuma Sato, and making his final Indy 500 start from São Paulo, Brazil, in the 9th starting position for Aero McLaren SP in the 711 Smart Stop Self-Storage Aero McLaren number 66 Chevrolet, fan favorite TK Tony Kanaan. Row 4 is where our defending winner begins his drive for 2 from. Starting 10th in the Husky Ice Spirits Chip Ganassi Racing American Legion number 8, the driver from Sweden, Marcus Ericsson. Rolling 11th for AJ Foyt Enterprises in the Sexton Properties number 55 Chevrolet from Copenhagen, Denmark is Benjamin Peterson. Car 12 starts in position 12, this being the Verizon 5G Hitachi Team Penske number 12 of Toowoomba, Australia's Will Power. Rolling from the 13th position, the hometown favorite out of Indianapolis, Indiana, driving in his own Ed Carpenter Racing BitNile.com number 33 Chevrolet, Ed Carpenter. The yellow submarine rolls from the 14th starting position. In the Team Penske Pennzoil number 3 Chevrolet, the Kiwi Scott McLaughlin. Rolling in the 15th starting position from Juniper, Florida, the driver who picked up his first win at Long Beach a few weeks back in the Andretti Autosport AutoNation number 27 Honda, that's driver Kyle Kirkwood. Row 6 begins with the driver who led the most laps in this event a few years ago. Out of Noblesville, Indiana, in the cockpit of the Ed Carpenter Racing BitNile.com number 20 Chevrolet, Connor Daly. Rolling from the 17th position out of Nashville, Tennessee, he drives in the Shell Pennzoil Hitachi number 2, chasing his first win in this event, Joseph Newgarden. returning to the IndyCar field from the 18th starting position out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, a former winner at this event and series champion in a Reinbold Racing, DryonReinbold.com, number 23 Chevrolet, Ryan Hunter-Reay. Row 7 begins with our 19th place starter, still chasing his first win in the series. From Geneva, Switzerland, in the cockpit of the Andretti Autosport DHL number 28 Honda, that's driver Romain Grosjean. And rolling from the 20th position, a driver no stranger to victory lane at IMS, as he's on the drive for 5, chasing his 5th Indianapolis 500 crown. Driving into Meyer-Shank Racing, SiriusXM AutoNation number 06 Honda, that's Spider-Man Elio Castroneves. Rolling 21st from Santa Clarita, California, driving in the Andretti Autosport Gainbridge number 26 Honda, Colton Herta. We begin row 8 with the driver who slept the month of May back in 2018. Now he's in the cockpit of the Meyer-Shank Racing SiriusXM AutoNation number 60 Honda, the Frenchman Simon Pagenaud. Rolling 24th, driving in the HMD Motorsports number 18 Honda from Chicago, Illinois, David Malukas. Sharing my hometown of Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and starting from the 24th position, driving in his father's cooler Andretti Autosport number 98 Honda, carrying the famous last name Marco Andretti. Row 9 goes like this, starting 25th. He's from Toronto, Canada. At the wheel of the Andretti Autosport Sodexo number 29, DELVIN DeFrancesco. And starting from the 26th position from Argentina, driving in to visit Argentina number 78 Chevrolet, Agustin Canapino. Starting in the 27th position, it's his teammate, driving in car number 77, our 27th place starter for Juncos Hollinger Racing, the Chevrolet of Callum Ilott. On the 10th row, starting 28th, making his Indianapolis 500 debut from Newport Remy, Florida, and the Able Motorsports number 50 Chevrolet, R.C. Anderson. The fastest qualified female in event history starts 29th. For Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing in the Hendrickson MyJack number 44 Honda, Catherine Legg. Rolling from the 30th position, it's another Rahal Letterman Lanigan car, this being the Hy-Vee number 45 Gatorade Honda of driver Christian Lundgaard. We now move to row 11. We're making his first start in this race from the 31st position. He drives from Paeta, Idaho, in the Rick Ware Racing, Dale Coyne Racing, Biohaven number 51 Honda, Stingray Robb. Starting in the 32nd position after some bump day drama that saw him bump into the starting field last minute. Driving into Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing, people ready, force for good, number 30 Honda, Jack Harvey. And making an unexpected start in the 33rd and final starting position, filling in for the injured Stephen Wilson. He drives in the DryonReinbold Racing Carekeepers number 24 Chevrolet. From New Albany, Ohio, is Graham Rahal. The 34th car that was bumped from this grid is the car Graham usually drives, the United Rentals Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing number 15 Honda. Don't forget to catch these 33 starters in action in the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500 going down on Sunday, May 28th, 2023 Eastern at 11 a.m. Eastern Time live on NBC. Thank you guys so much for watching this starting lineup for the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500. If you're heading to the track, I hope to see you there, as for the first time, I'll be heading back home again. I can't wait to experience this prestigious event amongst all of you great fans. For more motorsports content, click the videos you see on either side of your screen. You're especially going to want to check out that one on the left of your screen, featuring my friend and 1969 winner of this event, Mr. Mario Andretti, to hear the interesting story of the early beginnings of his career. Hit that circle in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss motorsports content all season long. And with the starting lineup for the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500, my name is Kyle Morris on behalf of Come On YouTube. Once again, saying thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back home again in Indiana for the Indianapolis 500.